There we go. You know, it feels like every time I take a few days away from the internet, just as a whole, just to compose myself, prepare myself for the weeks following, you know, feels like I take that small little bit of time. So much happens in record time. I told you guys before, man. Big Cloud might forget, but a professional does not. So that being said, let's talk. What's going on? Good to see everybody in the chat. Let me shout out you guys for a second real quick before we even get into this news. This is really good, man. Really good time to be excited. And let's do this. All right? So shout out to Mega. What's up? John the Don, always in the chat. I see you, brother. Hurricane, what's up? Nathaniel, what's up? Ice Queen Gaming, aka Dawn, is in the chat. What's going on? We got Robert Hunter, one of my channel members, as well as Dawn. Appreciate both of you for being here. Thank you. Shout out to all our new channel members. Coon, what's up? Already. This man is the fakest Xbox dude I've ever seen. He always tried to stroke the fires. He's like, "Oh, God of War's DLC. Don't you even try it. We know you fraudulent." What's up, though? What's up, Iman? We got Thanos. What's up, Jackknife? Good to see you. Hope everybody's good over there with you, Jackknife. Hope your daughter's fine. Everything. Hope all is well. RWK, what's up? Who else is in here and I might have did not see? Hola Mocha, what's up? We got, what's in the chat? One second. We got Sean. We got DJ, what's up? Duffy, what up? Another channel member, was good. Spencer, it was good to see you. Oh, look who decided to wake up from his hypersleep. We got Cole just jumped into the chat. What's up, dude? Wild Bates, good to see you. It's definitely been a while. Good to see you, dude. Captain Crunch, what's up? And there's another one that's been a while. What's up? Mr. Thompson, what's up? What's good? Been a minute. The Superior Artist is in the building. What's up? As per usual. Good to see you, man. And Muck45, what's up? We got Knight. That's a new viewer. I'm not sure. It's been a minute. Yeah, excuse me. I'm getting old, man. I'm getting old. Anyway, good to see y'all. What's up? So we officially got the reveal on release dates of God of War Ragnarok, and to nobody's surprise, it's coming out in November. I actually thought this game was slated for September, though, to be honest with y'all. And I do think that probably was the case. And that's probably why it took so long for us to get this information. For the longest time, we've been waiting for updates on this game, whether it be a state of play. Remember how that's been like the big talk of the show? And we didn't get anything related to this game for a state of play. In fact, it's been pretty ghost, or they went ghost on us for stuff like that. Now we got confirmation, though, that the game is coming in November. It's going to be on November 9th. And they even went as far as showing us the collector's edition, which was expected. You know, we were expecting that. Now, how cool was this collector's edition? We're about to get into that in a second. I got the video right here on the side. I'm going to play that. But, yeah, awesome. Awesome. We got that. That's officially no custom console. I know a lot of people were hoping for a custom console, or I thought they were at least going to have, like, custom shelves that they're going to sell with this. No. Sony's not doing anything of that nature whatsoever. So for those of you that were hoping for a custom design, none. If anything, if any game's going to get that, it's going to be Spider-Man, and that will be next year on 2022. And another one that probably more likely is going to get that just for it being its first game in a long time and of this magnitude that we're going to get. From what I was told about this game, Wolverine is definitely going to get a custom console for the PlayStation 5. That's going to be cool to see too. And how they handle that. Let's see here. I'm seeing a coincidence. God of War gets a release date in November, and Forspoken gets delayed in January. Yeah, I mean, Forspoken, let's face it, I don't think Forspoken put the impact that it needed to. At least right now. it looks good, but I think it needs a little bit more time for it to really gravitate to a lot of people, because I don't see a lot of people talking about Forspoken. It looks good though. I don't think it made the right impact on a lot of the people, just not yet. So it makes sense to push that back. And personally, what's coming out in January? I don't think really anything's hardly coming out in January, aside from, I think, well, actually, now that I think about it, Dead Space is coming out in January, right? Or is that February of next year? I forgot. The Dead Space remake. It's one of those. It's one of those months. So you got that to look forward to for Dead Space. Going back, you have obviously Callisto Protocol for December. So it's a pretty lit week, or it's a lit year for the rest of this year. It's gonna be pretty lit. We got a lot of good announcements and a lot of good games to look forward to. Let's see here. What's up, bro? He said, do you think something is wrong with that game, Forspoken, or did they just run back because God of War? Nah, it's got Forspoken, like I said before, Forspoken. I just don't think it caught the attention or the traction that they were hoping for. And they want to push that out there, and that way they can get a better chance of pushing better marketing for it, and you can get that game, at least on everybody's radar that actually probably would be interested in that type of game, but they don't have an idea of what exactly it is. It's a strategic move to push it back, get more eyes on it. That's how I see for Forspoken. I mean, that game might be a sleeper hit. You never know. You legit might never know, and we'll see. Hopefully it is. It does well. You said Dead Space going to Florida yeah, I'm saying, like, I hope it's not coming out in the same month as Dead Space Remake, because that right there is that's a super tough month if you're dropping out in the same month as Dead Space Remake. Or Dead Space Remake, it's like, bruh, that's a guaranteed, like, killer for anything of that particular month when it drops. Those follow-up gameplay videos look a lot better than the first one. Oh, see? I haven't even watched it. I don't even know anything about them. That's the sad part. I haven't seen anything of them. That's the funny thing. I've seen at least one game a month in the following months that I want. I'm worried for my wallet. Hey, man. At least they're not all coming out in the same month. Let's keep it like that. Remember how, like, we had so many games for one particular month, and we were all, like, clawing and just scratching our heads on what exactly do we want to play? I mean, we had Horizon Forbidden West, we had Elden Ring, we had Dying Light 2, and we had Gran Turismo, all in the same month. I'm glad we're not going down that route, and I think all the publishers learned from that. We need months apart from these games so that way we can properly digest these games and go through them and have fun with them. Obviously, that's a better way of going about it. And as you guys saw, even with us having those type of games in that particular month, you would think social media would be quiet. You would think all that stuff would be quiet. All the drama surrounding these games would have stopped. It didn't. It actually amplified. So that's just crazy. For me personally. Hey, Bet, your video froze, but the audio is still good. Oh, did it? Oh, shit, it did. Whoops. It did. Gamlink. Great. Appreciate that. Let me reset that. No, I'm still doing it. Yeah, that is the cam link thing. I don't know why Elgato does that. Let me reset that while I reset that. Yeah, what's you guys' thoughts? I mean, it's a good month. It's definitely a good month for sure, and I'm very excited for it. But damn, I feel like we have a lot to look forward to. We really, really do. I don't think anybody should be complaining or upset about anything or worried. Let me see. Go to my settings. Okay, so I'm definitely buying me a new one after this. Holy hell. Can't deal with that. No, sir. We cannot deal with this. Sure, pop. For those of you wondering what happened here, this is the Elgato cam link. Elgato's cool. Got no issues with Elgato, but sometimes Elgato has those moments where they drop certain products, and these certain products are, how you say, not well thought out. That's his way of that's the best way of putting it. All right, so where's my everything? Audio open. Display. Round one. Which one's for video? Ah, here it is. Feels like I have yet to use this in so long. All right, cam. And let's see. What actually... Whoops. Let me go back to you guys for a second. 1 second. I'm actually might switch this over to just the overview why I fixed this. But give me 1 second. I mean, like I said before, that right there is expected, and I don't really know what else to really say on that particular situation. Everybody's gonna run their mouths and say something like God of War is, you know, is DLC, but mind you. Yeah, let's try that one. But mind you, dude's gonna run their mouths and say it's DLC and all this junk. But here's the thing: how many games has Sony dropped for the PlayStation 5 this year? See, that right there should just be your biggest. Really, that should be your biggest fuel right there. How many games have we got for the PlayStation 5 versus them? There we go. New source, everything. Boom. Sorry about this. Hey, there you go. You guys can see how Big Cloud makes a video. Oh my God. It's a joyous day. Speaking of everything, give me some new layouts done. I'll do that when we get there. I need to stop taking these long hiatuses. But it's good. It's good I take these hiatuses because you gotta prepare yourself for this type of stuff. And social media is no exception. Boom. Okay, I'm back. Sorry about that. Let me get back to my screen. Bot Cloud, what's up, Shaq Fu? Why don't you name yourself out of the worst game in the history of games? Why are we doing this? Why are we doing this? The worst game in history. Shaq Fu? Oh, God. Shaq Fu. So I'm getting video from my phone? Nah, you wish. Sony's been dropping games. I think people stop counting because they're busy playing them. And that is a fact. Oh. I know why. There you go. Whoa. There we go. Sorry about that again. I don't know why. Had to fix all that stuff. Had to start on this, but gotta name himself after that Shaq Fu. You said Shaq Fu was lit? Oh, come on, man. We ain't doing this. Shaq Fu was terrible. Shaq Fu. Really? Come on, y'all. Y'all enjoyed Shaq Fu? I hated Shaq Fu. I hated that game. I'll make sure my audio is set. Yeah, we're good. I don't know why it captures audio from now. Oh, because it has built-in, duh. All right. But I thought I just passed that. Am I wrong? Picture looks mirrored. What do you mean? I guess he's talking about my camera. Let's adjust that. Actually, I don't have to do much. Just click here. Transform. Maybe I flip it here. There you go. And we're back. to that. You Grace. Simple stream turn to this. What's up? What up, Dave? What's going on? Let's cut through here. Let's cut through. Is that perfection? Okay. What do you think about Sega finally dropping PS2 on PlayStation? I haven't looked into it, to be honest with you. I've been far away. Over Clay Fighter, so yeah, I get it. All right, I'll give you that. I'll give you that for sure. I'll give you that. Do you think Sony's going to have a state of play for God of War in September? Doubt it. I doubt we're going to have anything state of play related. If we do, it'd be cool, but do we need it? No. We know everything we need to know about God of War, to be honest. And I'm going to be honest with you, with everything that's dropping, nah. Yeah, they don't really need a state of play. They could do one, absolutely, and blow us away. But I think they want to keep a lot of things surprise. Like they want to keep a lot of surprises, and since they want to keep everything like locked and condensed, it makes sense to not really spoil it at all. And we don't know. I mean, they said this game is super ambitious, right? They're going in different territories with this, so I would prefer them to keep that stuff very close to the chest and just we'll play it when we get it. We don't really need no state of play at all. I mean, if they want to drop another trailer, sure, that's no problem. That's typical for a studio and a movie, that type of stuff. If they want to go that route, fine. But there's no need for a state of play. We already know the combat. We know what we're looking forward to. We played the last one. This is like, this is the next tier of it. So yeah, that's just how I see it. And personally too, after the issue that happened with The Last of Us 2, yeah, I remember when the leaks and everything, I'm avoiding anything like story related for this game. I'm like on social media, that is. I'm legit avoiding it. I don't want no spoilers whatsoever to affect this game in my experience. I just don't. I really, really don't. What up, Pablo? What's up? Anyway, let's get into the big reveal for this. They actually showed off the collector's edition for this. So they got the Jotnar edition as well as the regular unboxing. So we're going to get into those real quick. Let's move that over to the screen and make sure everything is there. Yeah. Okay. Should be able to see this. Yes, you can. So here's the Jotnar and collector's edition. Let me bring this down.
Well, hello, all you beautiful, amazing people out there. I am Ryan Hurst. I play Thor in God of War Ragnarok, and I'm here today with...
Oh, and by the way, I know you guys have hit me up about asking Ryan Hurst and a few others from the cast on the pod. I actually will be doing that, but I'm going to wait until the game is done. For the game, I'm going to wait after the game's released. Then we're going to ask them on. Because right now, it's not in the best interest to do that right now, to ask them before it. Well, no, we'll see. We'll see. But I'd rather wait to after. That way we can really ask them the best questions for it, all right?
Art director for God of War Ragnarok. All right, so we're doing unboxings today, correct?
Yes.
2. We're doing the Collector's Edition and the Jotnar Edition.
Yep.
So tell me, after working on this thing for so long, what is it like to finally be able to share this with the world?
It's amazing to share with the world.
Yeah, he was
It's
awesome
been-
as
it's been a
Beta
long
in
time
The Walking
coming.
Dead.
We are the fans of our fans, and I cannot wait for people to experience the game.
Yeah.
I can't wait for you to see what we put together for the fans. Like these are amazing. So
Fans of our fans, I love it. All right, so we're going to start with the Collector's Edition. All right, so tell me about this.
yes, this is the Knowledge Keeper Shrine.
The Knowledge Keeper's Shrine, of
Yes,
course.
we've seen this before in the game, and we want to make it an experience. So everything about this is there's secret compartments and everything.
Secret compartments, you had me at secrets. All right, so I'm guessing that this top comes off. All right, beautiful. So let's start with this.
Yes, we can start with a Dwarven dice set in the Collector's Edition, little wooden dice.
Look at that.
All right.
They have a heft to them.
There's the dice set.
Look at that.
Very nice.
Look at that. Rolls nice. All right, I'm moving on to these.
Yeah, those.
figurines here.
There's two 2-inch Vineyard Twins carvings, both in the collector's edition and the Jotnar edition.
Okay. The second's coming out. All right, now who's this?
Last game, Atreus carved the wooden toys, and this kind of completes the collection.
Again, all of these are kind of solid and heavy too, which is
Yes.
great. All right, and I'm guessing that this is the steel book.
Yes.
Ooh, gorgeous artwork on the front. Take a look at the back.
The Steelbook display case, both in collector's edition and the Jotnar edition. But yeah, so that kind of continues the story we told
Very
before.
nice.
In addition to these physical items, both the collector's edition and the Jotnar edition come with a voucher code for the loadable content, including the full game for PS4 and PS5, a Kratos Darkdale armor, Darkdale axe grip, and Darkdale blades handles,
Okay.
Atreus Darkdale attire cosmetic, an official God of War Ragnarok digital soundtrack, a Dark Horse digital mini art book, a Avatar set, and a PlayStation 4 theme.
Yeah, see,
so now we
that
are
right there is a little
opening
weird. We're still
Knowledge
getting
Keeper's
PS4 themes.
Shrine.
I mean, come on, Sony. We need PS5 themes. I think we all agree here. We're all paying for PS5 themes here, but we're still getting PS4 ones.
See a little bit more about the story.
Oh my gosh.
before.
Beautiful.
Unfortunate.
Design. Beautiful.
And if you find
looks
that
cool.
little hole there, we can
More secret compartments.
There it is, yo. There it is.
Yes. Yes. My old friend. Now tell me who this is.
So this is
Mjolnir.
the 16-inch Mjolnir replica,
Yes.
both the collector's edition and the Jotnar edition.
All right, this
Pretty
is
cool.
solid. It has weight to it. It's got balance to it. The attention to detail is phenomenal. My gosh.
We're seeing this on the review trailer, and it looks awesome.
Yes, it does.
That's what I'm saying.
Okay, so
Animated
that
avatars
is
like you
the
see on Steam,
collector's
that'd be fire
edition.
on the
Now,
PS5.
let's look at the Jotnar
That'd be fantastic.
edition.
Yes,
Okay, so the top comes off, I'm guessing.
yes, the Knowledge Keeper's Shrine.
Okay. All right, so we have the same figurines.
Got the Vineyard Twin carvings and the Steelbook display case.
Okay.
Seen those
And
before.
we've seen these. We have both of these in both editions.
Yes.
And the steelbook.
And similar to the collector's edition, a voucher code for downloadable content will be included, which will have full game PS4 and PS5, as well as these items.
Okay, so yeah, you're playing
What's
for digital.
different?
This is
Interesting.
the Brock's
Okay.
dice set in the Jotnar edition.
These are different dice. Let's take a look.
Yes.
Ooh, all right. These are gorgeous.
Hey, I would.
This open.
I'd uppercut a hater with
Oh,
that
another
damn
secret
hammer.
compartment.
Hell
All
yeah.
right. So this
Game
is
at night, what up,
particular
bro?
to the Jotnar edition.
Yes.
Yo!
This is the Falcon, Bear, and Wolf pin set in the Jotnar edition.
Okay, these are heavy.
In the middle.
That was actually
Then,
interesting. These right here.
All right, these are gorgeous. This
The
is
wolf.
the Falcon, right?
Yes.
Falcon and bear.
represents Faye, and we have the bear for Kratos, and in the middle, the wolf for Atreus. You can kind of tell also like mixing of those materials, making a really cool set.
These are heavy. All right, what's next?
Next is the
So, for those of you that don't know, obviously in Norse times, Loki's a shapeshifter. All right, so I'm betting he transforms into that wolf, like you guys seen in Thor. What was it? God, what's the movie? Thor. Was it Thor Ragnarok? Thor Ragnarok. You guys remember in Thor Ragnarok, the little the wolf. God, what was it? Fenris, Hela's dog. Guarantee you, he'll transform into something like that.
legendary Dropnir ring in the Jotnar
Guaranteed.
edition.
Yes, the ring.
My favorite part.
Even though that was one of his powers too. He had he was riding an electric wolf too.
Ooh.
That'd be fucking badass
All right.
to see. Whose ring is
at
this? The
Yeah, the Dropnir ring is a ring from Norse mythology.
oh, it's just from Jotnar. Okay.
All right, next.
All right, so we got the Yggdrasil cloth map in the Jotnar edition,
Okay.
which is awesome quality as well. And we're really excited for the fans to explore all the realms, and you can kind of see they laid out on the
Dude, that's badass.
world tree.
Attention to detail is beautiful.
King Mo
Every
in
piece
the
of artwork,
building. What
all
up,
the
dog?
ruins on there.
What's up, Mo?
Gorgeous. All right, you get all of this stuff. I want all of this. This is such.
I think it's
so
this. Why isn't Mo
dope.
not
All
a
right, so
Mo?
now let's look inside the Knowledge Keeper's
That's the
Shrine.
owner right
Yes, if we open this again, on this one there's an extra secret compartment here.
An extra secret compartment.
A 7-inch vinyl record featuring the music by Bear McCurry in the Jotnar edition.
Look at this.
Amazing soundtrack.
Amazing soundtrack, but also beautiful artwork. I love the soundtrack.
Me too.
I love the soundtrack. All right. So I will do this part. All right.
And there's the hammer.
There it is.
Not
there
a bad
it is.
collector's.
Again, has a hefty, hefty weight to it.
Not a bad
Solidly
collector's.
balanced. Beautiful craftsmanship.
That's the 16-inch Mjolnir replica.
Loving it. I can already see this on my mantle and on the mantle of very many, many fans. We got all of these things. I want all of them. I'm taking all of them.
You can have them.
I can have them. He said it. You heard it, folks.
That's the Jotnar edition.
That is the Jotnar edition.
There you guys go. That's the collector's edition. As far as pricing is concerned, I know a lot of you guys are wondering how much is it. They did not say a word, I don't think, on pricing. So that's interesting. Or maybe they did. They just didn't announce it here.
Ooh, all right.
So I probably got to
These
look
are
that up for you
gorgeous.
guys to get the pricing for it. But
If we
pretty
pop
damn
this
cool.
open,
Okay.
Pretty damn
another
cool
secret compartment.
that you
All right.
guys are now getting this.
So this is
It's not a
particular
bad,
to
not
the
a bad
Jotnar
collector's at all.
Yo.
I'm all in for it.
Falcon
I would
Bear
definitely buy this
set
for
with
sure.
the Jotnar edition.
The only
Okay,
downside I probably would say about this though is regarding the hammer. There's like no way, like you know, like usually when you buy collector's editions like this, there's like a display where you could put like the main centerpiece around, right? Like in this case, the hammer. It'd be cool if you had like a stand that went with this that you could put the hammer on. But maybe they'll sell something like that down the road or something similar that you can prop this on and put the hammer on. But it looks cool. It looks dope. I do like that. Definitely a really, really cool look. Is it my? It would definitely be on my radar for sure.
Look at this.
Yeah, the Dropnir ring is a ring from Norse mythology.
Ah, there you go. Makes sense.
All right.
Yonar is
Next.
250. I can see it now.
250?
250? I mean, yeah, I can see it. That's definitely a little steep of a price. But yeah, I can see definitely two something. Definitely two something for sure. Definitely.
Attention to detail is beautiful. Every piece of artwork, all the ruins on there.
I don't think we've ever seen a
All right, you
collector's
get all
edition
of
where
this
it was
stuff.
like
I
in the
want
500s
all
and
of
all like
this.
that.
This is
Thank God.
This is so dope.
But yeah, no, that'd be
All right, so now
badass though.
look inside the
If
knowledge
especially with the
shrine.
wolf.
Yes. If we open this again, on this one there's an extra
Hold
secret
on, where was it
compartment.
at?
Extra
Especially with the
secret
wolf.
compartment.
7-inch vinyl record featuring the music.
Love the soundtrack.
Where is it at?
These are gorgeous.
Like this whole thing right here just tripping me out because like you got Kratos having the bear and you got Atreus with the wolf. I really do think Atreus is going to turn into a wolf in this game. Obviously, he rides a wolf, like he has like powers to shoot wolves out there or conjure wolves from what we saw in the gameplay. But it'd be cool if that's really like one of his forms and like his ultimate form, or maybe he gives rise to the other serpents. Because you guys remember in the end of God of War 2018 on the wall, he was holding Kratos, and like a snake was coming out of his mouth, another world serpent, or maybe he was transforming into a world
These are
serpent.
heavy. All
So
right.
it's a lot of, bro. There's a lot
This is
going
the,
on here. That
Legendary Dropnir ring.
it's gonna be
in the
interesting.
Jotnar edition.
Yes, the ring.
My favorite part. Don't worry.
I mean, he's gonna. I mean, I know a lot of people don't like that.
All right.
Some people don't like the fact that he just shoots arrows, but the dude,
Yeah, the
listen,
Dropnir ring is a
Atreus
ring
is
from
gonna
Norse
be
mythology.
a savage as we go along with this journey. He's gonna be an absolute savage. You're gonna see more with Atreus.
Okay.
Atreus is gonna be like
Quality.
insanely
I'm
powerful.
really excited for the fans to explore all the
Watch,
realms and
he's gonna
kinda
be
see the
insanely
realm.
powerful. I'm willing to bet he will hold Mjolnir.
Attention to detail is
of all
beautiful.
people,
Every
he is
piece
gonna
of
hold
artwork,
Mjolnir.
All the ruins on there.
You know what I mean? That's gonna be his
All right,
weapon
you get
of
all
choice.
of this stuff. I want all of this. This is so dope. All right, so now let's look inside the Knowledge Keeper's Shrine.
Yes. If we open this again, on this one there's an extra secret compartment
An
here.
extra secret compartment.
7-inch vinyl record featuring the music by Bear McCurry in the Jotnar edition.
Look at this.
Amazing soundtrack.
Amazing soundtrack, but also beautiful artwork. I love the soundtrack.
Me too.
I love the soundtrack. All right. So I will do this part.
It was 260 for the regalia?
Right.
Well, I thought it was 250.
It is.
Huh,
There it
okay.
is. Again, has
So,
a hefty weight.
I believe
to
it then. No, I
Solidly
can see it.
balanced,
I can definitely
beautiful
see it. Probably
craftsmanship.
up there. Is it going to hit 300?
Replica.
Who knows?
Loving it. I can already see this on my mantle and on the mantle of very many fans. We got all of these things. I want all of them. I'm taking all of them.
You can have them.
I can have them. He said it. You heard it, folks.
That's the Jotnar edition.
That is the Jotnar edition.
Yeah, I'm done. Jotnar edition looks badass, man. A little surprised. So you're getting the collector's edition, or you're getting the steel book, but you're not getting a copy of the game. He said you get a digital code for this. Let me rewind that back. He did say a digital code, which kind of that's wild to me a little bit. I thought the game would be included, but I guess not. Let me play that one more time. Maybe I misheard it.
And the steelbook display case.
Okay.
Seen those
and
before.
We've seen these. We have both of these in both editions.
Yes.
And the steelbook.
And similar to the collector's edition, a voucher code for downloadable content. Similar to the
Steelbook.
Oh, there it is. It says it right there. No game disc included. Okay, so yeah. It's all going to be digital, y'all. Wow. There you go. So you get this, you get a digital, you get a code, and you get everything else incorporated with it. So, yeah, this is just for those who want the whole thing. There you go. There's no disc. Oh, it didn't come with a physical neither with the Horizon? Oh, well, there you go.
to the collector's edition, a voucher code
Yeah,
for
for everybody that was wanting a
included,
disc,
which
no
will have
disc.
Full game, PS4 and PS5.
No
as
disc
well
at all.
These items.
Now, what's different?
This is the
There you go.
dice set in the Jotnar edition.
Pretty cool, though.
Different dice.
Pretty damn cool. Pretty damn cool.
Ooh, all right.
Now, who did it better, though? That's going to be the question. Who did it better?
Now, if we
Was it
pop this
Horizon or
open-
was it God of War?
Oh, another
What you
secret
guys think?
compartment.
Who had the better
This is
looking
particular
collector's
to the
edition so
Jotnar
far?
edition.
Was it Guerrilla Games with Forbidden
Falcon,
West?
Bear, and Wolf
Or do you
games
guys
in the
think
Jotnar edition,
Okay,
the
these
team
are
over
heavy.
here at Sony Santa Monica
representing
outdid them?
Or heroes.
All right,
What
these
y'all
are
think?
Gorgeous. This is the Falcon, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Falcon
Can't get over how
represents
cool
Faye,
those look.
and we have
Those
the
look
bear
badass.
for Kratos. And in the
Yeah,
middle,
still
the wolf
book.
for Atreus. You can kind of tell also like mixing of those materials.
Yeah, you're just paying for steelbook. You're basically paying for basic
what's
stuff
next?
that you would
Next is the legendary
get back
Drop the
then.
Ring in the Jotnar edition.
Game and incorporate it.
The ring.
My favorite part.
Think God of War outdid them? Forbidden West. Okay, I see one Forbidden One. Forbidden West. Okay, got two Forbidden West.
Yeah, the Drop
Doesn't
the
matter. I
Ring
have
is
a
a
gift
ring from
card I
Norse
can
mythology.
use for the physical edition. Not a problem here.
Next.
Alright, so
Okay.
we got the Yggdrasil cloth map in the Jotnar edition.
Okay.
Looks good
Awesome
though.
quality
Looks
as
good.
well. And we're really excited for the fans to explore all the realms, and you can kind of see they laid out on the world tree.
Yeah, very creative how they did this, and I'm glad they actually embraced a lot of the ideas where everybody was like, "Yo, I would love to have a Mjolnir," so you get Mjolnir in these editions. So that's really cool. That's really cool. That's gonna be cool. And somebody, in your mantle, you can put that behind you somewhere. You can show that off.
Yes.
That's gonna be a nice display for sure.
In this one, there's a
Absolutely
extra
cool
secret
display.
compartment here.
Extra
Option.
secret compartment.
The
Really
7-inch
digging
vinyl
that.
record featuring the music.
Very,
by
very cool.
McCurry in the Jotnar edition.
Look at this.
Amazing soundtrack.
Amazing soundtrack, but also
Think Mjolnir
beautiful
one looks
artwork.
better? Okay.
I love the soundtrack.
Me too.
I love the soundtrack. All right.
So you say the hammer
will
beat the
do this
statue?
part.
Okay. So far, God of War is in the league. Anybody else?
There it is. There it is. Again, has a hefty weight to it. Solidly balanced. Beautiful craftsmanship.
That's the 16-inch Mjolnir replica.
Loving it. I can already see this on my mantle and on the mantle of very many fans. We got all of these things. I want all of them. I'm taking all of them.
You can have them.
Yeah.
I can have them. He said it. You heard it, folks.
Really cool,
That's
man.
the Yoda
That you really
That
get
is the
Thor's
Jotnar
hammer.
edition.
You really get Thor's hammer, man. That is cool, man. That is a really cool way of selling this game and showcasing it. Really cool. I'm definitely on board with it. I do think this is going to sell out in record time. And I don't know how many they're making of this, but we'll see. I mean, this is going to be cool. It's a good time, man. You got this for November. You got we still got Resident Evil 4. You guys remember that too? We got Resident Evil 4 remake. We got Callisto Protocol for December. It's a good year to play some games. It really, really is. It's like, dog, where do you stop gaming at this point? You know what I mean? It's awesome. It's a really, really great time. Very excited about this. Looking forward to it. I do like how they did the design for Thor's hammer too. Really, really cool. It's very accurate to how it is in the old, old books and whatnot. But they added their own little spin to it. Looks good. I know a lot of people prefer the the Thor hammer from Marvel, but that one's not really historically accurate. This is more accurate. It looks legit like this in historical times, or at least the shape does. So that looks good. I was expecting this to be a little bit of a bigger hammer, but I'm guessing it's meant to be like that in the game as well for Thor. Because y'all noticed it was when we first saw it. Remember how it was like holstered on his hip? It looked like it was a little bit more bulkier in the game, but I think this is more likely shot for shot the same size as it is in the game, and it looks about right. It looks good though. Looks really, really good. Would have been cool if we got like a stand to go with this too, though. Put this in the background, have everything just set up perfectly. I think that's a bit of a foreshadowing the Thor's hammer thing. I mean, yeah, that could be. We got that with the statue for Spider-Man 2018. Y'all remember the collector statue for that, where we saw all the villains on the statue? Had some spoilers. I'm saying, man, somebody might get a hammer in this game. Now the question is, who could it be? Could it be Thor? Or could it be Loki, aka Atreus? That's the question you gotta ask yourselves going into Ragnarok. Who's gonna wield Mjolnir? You know what I'm saying? We saw Atreus, a little bit more, I guess, rebellious in the trailer. So, hey man, maybe Atreus really does. Maybe he does embrace his anger and becomes the wielder of Mjolnir. That'd be pretty badass. I'm all for it. Might get the Jotnar edition. So who's all in for the Jotnar edition, or are you guys in for the collectors? There's two versions. You get Mjolnir in both versions. What you guys are for? So press 1 for the first one and 2 for the Jotnar. If you guys are all in for Jotnar. Let's look at the chat. Pretty cool though. I'm gonna run it back for the regular, so you guys see the regular again. For those that might be jumping in.
2-inch Vineyard Twins carving.
Turn it down.
In the collector's edition and the Jotnar edition.
And for the Jotnar, got 2 for Jotnar. Okay. Anybody for the regular? None. Nobody for the regular. Okay. I see a lot for Jotnar.
Last game, Atreus carved the wooden.
Okay, so they did enough for the Jotnar for you guys. Okay, it looks good. Yeah, it's a good deal. Pretty cool deal.
And I'm guessing that this
I'm bummed though. I'm bummed because we're getting these custom themes for PS4 still. A lot of us have moved on from PS4. You know what I'm saying? So why are we not getting custom ones for PS5? That's kind of a missed opportunity. It would be cool if Sony had the option where you had dynamic themes on PS5, but also dynamic avatars like you guys see on Steam. Like on Steam, you can have a custom avatar that moves. You can have a custom background that moves, just like you guys had on PS4. You know what I'm saying? That'd be dope if Sony really went and did that. I'd be all in. And imagine you get Thor's hammer and it lights up and that'll be your avatar or something. That'd be fire. Like lightning shooting it or striking it.
All right, so now we are opening the Knowledge Keeper's Shrine.
You can see a little bit more about the story.
See, I'm not getting either preferred physical disc. Are you just gonna get the basic? Okay.
Find that little hole there. We can...
I see a couple ones, mostly 2s in the chat. That map is one of the best parts of the collection. Yeah, the map's pretty cool.
My old friend.
And you can actually visit all the realms this time, which is great.
Yes.
I always thought that was weird too with the first one.
To it. It's got balance to it. The attention to detail is phenomenal. My gosh.
That's crazy to me. That was always weird to me though in the first game. Like you had options to other realms, but you couldn't really visit the other realms.
So
you were kind of stuck
in
preset realms.
Look at the Jotnar edition.
Yes.
Okay, so the top comes off, I'm guessing.
Yes, the Knowledge Keeper's
Close
Shrine.
this.
Okay.
But yeah,
All right, so we have.
glad we
same
can now we have
figurine.
access
Got
to
the
them.
Vanguard twin carvings and the steelbook display case.
Okay.
Seen those
And
before.
we've seen these. We have both these in both editions.
Yes.
And the steelbook.
And similar to the collector's edition, a voucher.
And a
code
lot of
for
you are
the
like,
local
no
content will
disc,
be
no
included,
buy.
which
I
will
see
have
you
full
in the
game
chat.
PS4 and PS5, as well as
What's
these
up,
items.
Eastern?
Now, what's different?
This is the
If I can get the collector's
drop
edition, that'd
dice
be
set
good.
In the Jotnar edition.
These are different dice. Let's take a look.
Yeah, that's if you can get your hands on it. That's what I know.
These are gorgeous.
Now, if we pop this open,
Okay. Oh, another secret compartment. All right.
yes,
So this is particular to the Jotnar edition.
yes.
Says, how does a disc enhance a
Falcon,
collection?
Baron,
It's part of the
and
game.
set.
I mean, when you get,
these are
usually when you
heavy.
get, especially you go back and you look at these collector's editions, when you had custom collector's editions, especially with the steelbook, you get a different style like disc. The disc will look different from the basic. You know what I mean? Now they started to get away from that later on. You still get the same looking disc that's in the basic, but
Making a really cool set.
that's just how a lot of people prefer that. They prefer the whole package, you know, because you're getting the basic disc still as an option on the standard editions if you want to buy those. That's why a lot of people want disc in their collector's edition.
All right. Look at this.
Yeah, the drop near ring is a
Definitely
ring
feels like they
monster.
took a page out of Nintendo's book with that,
So we
not
got
incorporating
the
disc
Yggdrasil
games.
cloth
But
wrap in the Jotnar
I mean,
edition,
again,
Okay.
which is awesome quality.
as long as if it's fire and the game looks great and everything looks dope, nobody's gonna complain as much.
On the World Tree.
And that's true, yeah. The point is, as well, for the steel books is to display the steel books. So if you have a cool steel book and you have a different, unique looking disc to go inside that steel book, usually what a lot of people do is they open up the steel books, they'll have them open on their displays, and they'll showcase that along with other ones. You see what I'm saying? That's usually how a lot of people display this collector's editions or custom custom what's the name sets.
Amazing soundtrack.
Amazing
Or
soundtrack,
collector's
but
discs. So
also
they do it all the
beautiful
time like
artwork.
that.
I love the soundtrack.
That's what the hell is
love the soundtrack.
what are these? Place not even here.
All right. So I will do this part. All right. There it is. There it is. Again, has a hefty, hefty weight to it. Solidly balanced. Beautiful craftsmanship.
That's the 16-inch Mjolnir replica.
Loving it. I can already see this on my mantle and on the mantle of very many, many fans. We got all of these things. I want all of them. I'm taking all of them.
You can have them.
I can
What
have
up,
them. You said
Malik?
it. You
What's
heard
up?
it, folks.
That's the Jotnar edition.
That is the Jotnar edition.
It is starting to be a trend. Am I all for it? I mean, like honestly, it comes down to quality. You know what I mean? If you're giving us lackluster stuff in a collector's edition, kind of like how we saw. Trying to remember. I don't think The Witcher had a cool one when it came to the Switch, right? Wasn't it kind of bare bones with the Switch? If you're getting like lackluster content to go with it, a lot of people are going to complain about the fact there's no disc incorporated, but this looks fine. This is enough to go, yeah, we're all good. We're all in.
Darkdale Blades handles.
So there you guys go. Says, I need a disc. I want all patches and DLC on a disc.
War Ragnarok digital soundtrack, a Dark Horse digital mini art book,
Hey,
a Avatar set, and a PlayStation 4 theme.
anyone? Now we got. Oh, anyway, now we got the release date.
Shrine.
Yeah, we finally got the release date. The wait is over. I'm excited, happy,
Beautiful.
And if you find
absolutely happy.
full there, you can
And you know,
More secret
you know what's
compartments.
wild too? I'm glad. First of all, I'm glad they did this, obviously. But if you guys remember, let me go back and switch to being on cam here. But you guys remember the issue that we were just talking about yesterday, or not yesterday? We were talking about on Friday. Well, briefly. You know, developers getting harassed and whatnot. It's like, bro, I want y'all to understand this right now. To all the dudes that were really looking for information, they were like just harassing this team for updates on this game. They could have been petty and basically told you, listen, this game is delayed. I want you to understand that. They could have flat out said, listen, we ain't doing this. We're going to delay the game next year because of the way you guys are treating our developers. a lot of people almost screwed this up for a lot of us. I'm keeping a buck, man. Dudes need to realize, man, when the game is ready, it's ready. See what I'm saying? When the game is ready, it's ready. And they'll show it to you. If it ain't ready, they're not going to show you anything. So, we got to wait. It's that simple. Now, what would you rather them show? Would you rather them show an incomplete game, right, that is far along from what we originally thought, a.k.a. Starfield? Or would you guys prefer them to showcase a finished product that looks good, you're obsessed, that you like, it's up to your expertise, right? And it looks good, and the game is happy, like, the team's happy with it. You know what I mean? What would you rather accept? A working product that looks great, or a bad looking product that's buggy and makes no sense? I'm leaning towards to the right here. I'm just saying. Crazy. But it's a long road. We finally got it. I'm excited for it. Happy for the team. Looks good. Obviously, they're excited, and we all should be excited. People need to leave cinematic studios alone and stop sending dirty pay. That's true. That's facts. I don't know why. Dude, and I'm not even throwing shade or nothing like that, but you would think after a certain situation involving a certain someone, I'm not even going to mention dude's name because I got no issues with him, but y'all know exactly what I'm talking about. It happened, last year? I think last year. You would think after that whole situation there, dudes will learn that's never a good idea, because all they got to do is either show that on social media or make a thread out of it, and it's it's a wrap. I'm just saying, man. I'm just saying. That's the last thing people should be doing on here. The last thing. I don't think it's cannibalizing their sales at all. Sony's at this position where they can drop anything and sell now. It's not like the PS3 where we were throwing stuff at a dartboard and hoping that it would sell. No, everything's guaranteed to sell. They have mastered their marketing. They have mastered their console. They have mastered their audience. They know what we want, and they know how to present it in a way to where you'll buy it and you're excited for it. So trust me, that'll be the last thing they're doing, is cannibalizing their audience. I don't think so. Exactly. Nah, the crazy competitor. Starfield Collector's Edition will have stiff tree replica. Oh God, being messy. I thought the other realms were going to be DLC, but it never happened. Yeah. You talking about in the first one? Yeah, that's what I thought too. That's where this game originally was going to be. It was going to be like, I think that's what they said it was, right? It was like a DLC and expansion that became. Then they said it became very ambitious, and that ended up becoming the sequel. And this became so ambitious that this is going to end the Norse mythology, and this is going to set up, I'm guessing, Egypt. That's where the big conversation has been going towards. It's Egypt. So, after we fight Thor and potentially Odin in this game, it's going to be interesting to see if we fight Anubis, or maybe Odin and Anubis team up to fight you. Hey, man, it's a lot of cool possibilities. That's why I'm excited for this game. It's going to be great. It's going to be really, really great. Yeah, but then again, there's again, you need to look at it like this, Donald. There are consequences for your actions at the end of the day. That's just Sony. That would just be Sony holding you guys accountable. That's it. That's really it. That's really it. And to the people saying, oh, I wouldn't support them, they did that. Yeah, you would, because all it takes is one more trailer. We've seen this so many times. How many times, especially when it comes to something as simple as like a game of this magnitude, or a game like Spider-Man or whatever, right? They'll go, hey, these games are going to PC. What do they say, people? You guys see this? You can vouch for me. How many times you guys seen this? Oh, I'm done with PlayStation. I'm not supporting PlayStation. I'm not on board with this. I can't support PlayStation. I can't get behind PlayStation. And guess what? So once they say that, Sony drops another trailer for another game. Sony, baby. Sony. You know what I'm saying? It's always the same thing. Sony know what they got to do, and Sony got you. Sony could have said this game was going to PC. And guess what? It still would have sold the copies that it was. See, a lot of people need to understand the vocal minority here does not make up the world. I learned that the hard way. And I learned that, and again, a lot of people might be going, oh, Big Cloud changed and whatnot in his perspective. No, I've talked to so many people in this industry, and I've actually, instead of me trying to think I know how things work, I actually listened and learned how things work. The vocal minority do not make up everybody around the world. So don't get it twisted with Twitter. You guys might see Twitter posts get a few hundred, retweets. Some might hit 500 retweets or 500 likes. These are vocal minorities. It falls on deaf ears. The main people around us, they don't care about half this stuff. They don't. And this is why Sony's experimented. I'm just keeping a buck. Man. You already got Microsoft showcasing their new, they're showcasing their new, I forgot what it was. Not the dongle, but that's one thing they're talking about where you don't even need the console to play Game Pass on the TV. And they also showed the app on certain TVs. It's like, dude, gaming is going beyond the box, man. It's going beyond that. Sony sees this trend. They're getting on it. That meeting that we talked about, and I had dudes come at me over that meeting. Remember I told y'all the video? I was like, oh, there's going to be a meeting tomorrow talking about the future of PlayStation beyond the box. Remember I had dudes in the chat going, oh, you know what you're talking about. They talked about this months ago. You're late. I'm like, no, they didn't. This is beyond the box, like legit beyond the box. And then when the tweet came out and all the stuff came out and Jim Ryan talking about how they're trying to go towards mobile, they're trying to go to PC, they're trying to go to TVs, they're trying to go to, other areas in this of this nature to experience PlayStation without the need of a PlayStation. You see, Sony's looking at a situation where, let's say we get into another crisis and we can't guarantee that we can sell all these PS5s or PS6. They're gearing themselves up to a point where they are set. They're good. PC is going to be available, like it's going to be a good option for them, as well as mobile and everywhere else, so that you guys get the games. That's simple. And the way I look at it like this, and this is where a lot of people need to wake up to. Are we really losing anything? I mean, you got dudes legit trying to change the term exclusive because games are going to PC on PlayStation. Now, last time I checked, especially going back to last generation, I should know because I'm one of the main people who preach this, right? But if it's on more than one platform, it's not exclusive, right? How long have we been saying PC is a platform? It's a separate platform. It's because it is a separate platform. Now all of a sudden, PC is not a platform. PC is another avenue for blah, blah, blah. Steam is a platform. No. PC is a platform. That's it. And it doesn't matter if it's a couple. See, that's the other thing, too, that's really making me laugh about this, too. Y'all talking about the games are a couple of years old. It doesn't even matter if it was a couple of years old. It doesn't matter if it was a couple months old. The drop-off for these games, believe it or not, after these games drop, there is a certain limit to how, there's a certain drop-off point. Whether it be, let's say, 6, 5, 8 months after release, and then the game will stop. It'll slowly deteriorate. You see what I'm saying? The sales will go up, 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 up. Maybe it'll go up, stagnate, up, 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 depending on the months, and then it will drop depending on the end. You see what I'm saying? This right here is the same thing. It wouldn't matter if it was a year or a few months after release. Does it devalue the console? No. So why it doesn't devalue the console? Because you are not going to go into PC. There's too many people saying they're going to jump and go to PC. I'm done with console gaming. I can hit up Fratanga. I can hit up Dealer. I can hit up all the PC dudes that people claim to hate. I can hit up all these guys. We can have a legit stream. And I can tell you flat out that all these dudes that run their mouths like, I'm going to go PC. I'm going to be all out PC. If all these games go to PC, you're not going to go to PC. You're not going to leave something you're comfortable with to go to another platform that your experience can be ruined by something as simple as a driver update. You see, on consoles, simplicity is what sells them. That's why I say consoles are not going to go anywhere. Consoles have always been there for simplicity. That's why you have those that's why you have those updates for the console. They happen You don't have to worry about them, right? On PC, you have to be up to date with this. You have to update all your drivers. You got to go through all this stuff. If there's something wrong with a game, guess what? You got to check the latest driver update for your graphics card. If that's not fixing it, you have to go into your settings. You see what I'm saying? All this stuff you have to do. You have to do this stuff. A lot of people are not ready for that, and it's going to get worse. I'm just being the messenger, man. Don't shoot the messenger. PC is a platform. VR is the future of gaming. None can prove me wrong on VR. Trust, when PSVR drops, you're going to see some crazy shit. Yeah, like, I'm not worried about VR. VR is definitely taking off. I wasn't really a believer in VR. Like, I didn't buy the PlayStation VR, the original, but then we got the Quest. When I got into the Quest, I was like, you know what? There's actually some possibilities here. There's some pretty cool stuff you can do. The new PlayStation VR is really great. They're really pushing that forward. In fact, it looks so good, right? Beforehand, when we first started seeing PS4 VR games, they didn't look good on the screen. You know what I mean? They only look good if you own it, if that makes sense. You can actually fully see it. They've actually improved the quality that much, and it really does show. That's great. But, you know, I'm not worried about VR at all. Not worried about it. Not worried about it whatsoever. So I always make a good point. I try, man. Try beyond realistic here. What was I saying here? You said, here it is. Sony strategy is different than Xbox with PC. They will have a staggered release schedule like MCU movies on Disney Plus. So the problem with Microsoft, and this is the issue that we've always talked about, this has been an ongoing problem, right? Microsoft just doesn't have the first-party bangers that are dropping. You see what I'm saying? Now, they went and bought these studios to try and fix that. But as you guys clearly can see, with them buying these studios, there's one thing that you have to take into consideration, and that is the wait time for these games to drop. So you bought into something to fix a problem, and it clearly is going to fix the problem. The problem is you, who is the gamer on that platform, you have to wait for the results. This is why I said numerous times on Xbox podcast. I've said it here. We had dudes, remember the bottom feeds we used to have in the comment section go, oh, Starfield's going to kill anything you ponies have to show, whatnot. I'm like, guys, we haven't even seen gameplay. Can we wait till we see gameplay before we start putting Starfield on this pedestal? Dude's like, oh, no, I have no doubts. Bethesda's going to deliver. I have no doubts Bethesda's going to destroy anything you PlayStation dudes have to look forward to. And I'm sitting there going, okay, this is coming from a studio that is known for what, people? Buggy games. And then these same dudes will go, yeah, but you guys are hyped for God of War. You guys are hyped for, no, I'm sorry. They're like, you guys are hyped for Wolverine. Wolverine is made by a studio that has had a great track record, an amazing track record, and in fact, probably one of the best track records that we've seen in the studio in a long time. You see what I'm saying? That's it. I don't even know what's going on with these people. But that was the argument. Now look at them. Now they're playing the victim. They're saying, oh, dudes are complaining about something, blah, blah, blah. But I'm like, weren't you the dudes that were putting on a pedestal to begin with? Weren't you the guys that were setting it up for failure? Making unrealistic expectations for a game that you knew damn well was not going to make this impression that you hoped it was going to make? And I don't even blame the team for that. I blame you for that. It's that simple. I mean, it's crazy. It's crazy. Like dudes was giving BG a hard time after his reaction. I'm sitting here. I was over here laughing the whole time when BG's reaction. Like when you guys were hitting me up, going, "Yo, Big Cloud, how come you didn't stream it?" I'm over here dying in my chair laughing at BG's reaction because he summarized my reaction by itself. I'm glad I didn't stream that. If I would have streamed that, a lot of you would have looked at me funny because I literally bust out in tears laughing. I'm like, that's it? This is what we've been waiting for? This is what the months of dudes hyping up have been all for? You know what I mean? This is what dudes have been throwing at me in podcasts. This is what dudes have been bringing up countless times with shock accounts and comment sections over this game. That's it. See what I'm saying? You got dudes' heads doing the Exorcist in the background. I mean, like, bro, there was so much wrong with that game, and I don't blame the studio. I blame the team. I mean, I blame the people hyping it up. So, I don't know, man. I don't know, brother. He says his stream's still up. I want to see the reaction. I think he clipped it. Just go to BG's channel. I think he clipped it. He made like a separate video. It's literally just his reaction to the whole thing. It's too. Let me see if I can find it. Let me see if I can find it. I'll find it right now. It's too funny. Like, dudes are giving him a hard time for it. I was just sitting there like, yo, bro, how can you give him a hard time? Didn't I say this was gonna happen? If the game was not well received, if the game was not well, done, it would have gotten a lot of hate. It's just that simple. Let me see. Broken Games HD. Okay. Forspoken the Lamp. See, he was on top of it. Let me see here. Let me go. Let me see. Think I found it. Oh, wait, no, I didn't find it yet. Hope he didn't take it down. If you take it down, I'll be heartbroken. Because it was perfect. Like, it was like the perfect reaction to the whole thing. Oh, actually, let's put Starfield. Like, man. Yep, here it is. All right, so I'm going to play this for you guys.
Yes.
I'm going to play this just for y'all. And I want y'all to tell me, was he wrong for his reaction for this game? Let me switch my camera over. There you go. Y'all tell me. What up, Aaron? Yeah, it was bad. It's a bad showcase. Very, very bad showcase. Watch the soul leave BG's face. That was my reaction to the whole thing. There you go. I'll put it in 4K. Or 1440. Watch his face. He summarized it perfectly.
Oh, I'm just editing this tweet real quick. I'm about to look up. Pick, you can't say that, bro. You're a hater, okay?
No, yeah,
if you ask people why they're hyped for Starfield and you say Bethesda is trash, you're a hater, okay? You can't say that. Shut up. They made Skyrim, bro. They made Skyrim, so you can't criticize them, okay? Thought you knew this. What are you talking about?
So true.
Man,
So
this
true.
boy is a car. This man is a snake. Ooh, boy, this man's a scammer. Snake oil salesman, a car salesman, for real, for real.
Lord.
He better not talk over the gameplay. Just show us gameplay. We don't want to hear you talking. Show us actual gameplay like somebody playing. That's what we want to see.
Just watch his face. So when he starts seeing the gameplay. This is where I be quiet. Man, that's rough. Look at the landing. That was rough. Oof.
According to the scanners, the abandoned research facility is in this direction.
That is really rough. That smoke frame rate. Oof. Want something?
facility.
Oh, Jesus. Oh, Lord. Look at this, man. Look at this. This was so bad. Come on, man.
After some initial encounters, you're invited to join Constellation, who, in the future the game is set in, are the last group of space explorers. To meet them, you'll head to the capital city of New Atlantis.
Oh, y'all
I'm not
lucky.
saying nothing. I'm not saying nothing.
Y'all lucky I didn't stream this. I'm just keeping that a buck with y'all. Y'all lucky. Y'all wouldn't like what I had to say when we saw this live. Y'all lucky. You need a link to his channel? I got you. It's Broken Games HD. What? This look up Weapon Will Pop. I'll put it in the chat. I haven't gone to it. Look at the eyes, bro. Ah, Jesus Christ.
Hey yo. Hey yo. Hey yo. Niggas actually flew out for this. Niggas got on the plane for this. Niggas got on the plane for this, dog.
Oh, he wrong for that. That shit gets me weak every time. He wrong. He wrong for what he said. Oh, he had me dead when he said that. I said he got on a plane for this. I'm dead. Oh my God. Oh, sweet Jesus. Somebody help me. Oh, God, man. It's too late for this. Why am I doing this to myself? Nah, man. Mm-mm.
But we are not stopping.
Jesus Christ, look at the eyes. Ugh.
Don't even make it this far. Because whatever lies at the end of this road will change humanity.
There was a shot in here where you could see dude's head twisting. Did they show it? Hold on. I don't think they did. They probably did.
That gives you a look at the
Yeah, they did. They probably been shown. I'm too busy laughing at this god awfulness. Oh, there you guys go. That was the Bethesda showcase. His reaction. Listen, that's like the closest to my reaction you would have gotten to the stream that. There's BG's channel right there. There's the video. If you guys want to check that out. But let me flip back to this. But nah, it's hey man. Let's watch the link then. Ah, yeah, nice and bright. Now I can see myself. It's getting around that time. But questions? Any of y'all got any questions for me in the chat? Any questions? And actually, I have a question for y'all. Do y'all miss the daily videos? Should I go back to my daily videos? It's been forever. I know a lot of you guys like to come through and chill, so I usually stick to the streams, but should I go back to being video format on top of these, obviously? Should we go back to that? Heading out to bed. See you later, Dawn. Shout out to Dawn. Yeah. Has Rise Forbid wasn't spoiled me. Listen, man, I don't even want to come at the developer. I just don't. I just find it funny. Like they clearly were not ready. They were excited to show it. Sure, it's a work in progress, but this is the same thing like Halo Infinite. You're showing off the rough estimate instead of just the polished game because people were that excited. Like, dude's like, I don't care how it looks. I just want to see the gameplay. And when they finally show it, it's like, bruh, no. It's like, no. Shout out to BG, man. That man killed me. BG killed me with that. It's like, dude's really got on a plane for this, bro. Couldn't be me. Swim shot, I'm the best mod. Yeah, like 40 seconds ago. Some parts of this game looks good, though I can't lie, but doesn't make up for the bad stuff they show. Exactly, it doesn't. The aesthetic looks good, right? I guess the aesthetic and the style looks fine, just not the gameplay and the finished product. That's the problem. What do you think it will score on Metacritic? I mean, personally, see, I already know what the user scores are probably going to be. The user scores are probably going to be in the 60s, maybe 70s for this. Maybe. Now, as far as what others might see in the outlets, who knows? But if I was to be a betting man, I'd probably score an 80, judging from that and the track record and whatnot. But I'm going toward the 70. I'd say like a 79, 78 in this current state that it's in. It's like a 79, 78. They're talking, I mean, keep in mind, they're talking about 1,000 planets, people. 1,000 planets. Yeah. There's a lot going on here you got to unpack. So we need some videos. All right, what up? All right, where you been at, dog? You missed everything. We showed off the Jotnar edition and everything. Where you at? Where you been at, dog? I talked to him before. I talked to David Jaffe. David Jaffe, he wanted to come on the show. I got to ask him. I never got a chance to ask him. I'll probably ask him for next week because we have we got some friends coming through this week for you guys to talk about, this or whatnot. And then we'll definitely get him on. I'll probably ask him for next week. Hell yeah. Definitely ask him. He's a hilarious dude. Funny thing is, too, David Jaffe is a Cobra Kai fan like me. I've been wanting to do a stream like that for a while, so I don't know. We might have to see if David Jaffe would be down for those type of streams as well down the road. Because, we got, again, this is a lit year. September, we got Cobra Kai Season 5. We got Callisto Protocol, which is the best looking, like horror game in a long time in December. We got Ragnarok for November. You got Resident Evil 4 remake for what? When does that come out? When does Resident Evil 4 come out? Is that next year? Or is that this year? I didn't look up Resident Evil 4. Hold on. I forgot the release date for that because I gotta get that on the calendar too. Resident Evil 4. Release date. That comes out in... I say in January. Hold on. Did we get the release date for it? Hold up. It says... Oh, it's next year. Never mind. I'm all off the course. That's next year. Yeah, that's 2020. That's March. I thought that was this year. Well, scratch that. But you know, it's gonna be lit still. Next year, Callisto Protocol. You got Forspoken, which should be better. In fact, let me. I haven't done this game a justice, have I? We were talking about it. I didn't really show it off. Let me see. You guys are saying that Forspoken looks a lot better, so let's give it a fair shot. I know a lot of people wanted to see it, so let me bring that up. Hold on. Let me bring up Forspoken for you guys. I did not get a chance to look at it, actually. Forspoken. Let me see. Forspoken. Okay, you got 3 months old, 1 month old. Did we get anything for this game? That's new. These dudes. You know what I can't stand? You know when dudes take those little thumbnails where it's like they'll take a random game, right? Like this, and they'll be like, should you buy? But they'll Photoshop this out and they'll put Forspoken or they'll put God of War or something like that. I'm getting real tired of those thumbnails. It's like, dude, you don't have the game. Just cut the shit. You're killing us with that. Oh, shit. This guy probably played it. Yeah, this guy actually played it. Well, I'd be damned. Okay. So, here's some gameplay for the game. Let me put it in 4K. Interesting. I didn't see this. Let me switch this over. Unless this is a build. But there it is. Interesting. Yeah, hell yeah. They'll be like, GTA 6 is terrible, but then they'll show a Photoshop screenshot of the case. Like, dude, get the hell out of here. You ain't played no damn GTA 6. Get the hell out of here. Get tired of that. I ain't gonna lie. Maybe I need to start doing that. I ain't gonna lie. I don't know, man. Maybe I need to start doing that. By the way, I had a poll. Well, wait till we look at this first. Here it is, just Forspoken. Put it in the chat. One up, because I didn't see it. This is what I just found. This guy was showing it off 4K.
Yep. Try this for size.
Okay. What's that do?
On it. Got him. Okay.
Yeah, okay. I guess. Looks like it still got some polish to go. Choppiness is still there. Like the dialogue though.
Yep. This'll do it. Let it fly.
Yeah, this is what. Okay, that looks cool. Like the effects are cool, but this is really choppy. Gameplay wise, maybe this is dude's captured the card. I don't know, but yeah, I see the potential. She kind of acts like one of those witchcrafter cards from Yu-Gi-Oh. She has like that whole mystique about her, like kind of like dark magician. Yeah, happy 4th to all of you. I know I didn't say it, but happy 4th to all you. All things considered, there was a lot of weird stuff that happened. I know you guys seen the shootouts that happened on July 4th. So for those of you that don't know, I'm part of, obviously lordsofgaming.net. Lord Cognito was down there when the shooting happened. He's all right. Everything's fine, but it's just wild, man. A lot of weird stuff. Yeah, a little bit more polish. We'll be there. A little bit more polish. That's about it. So far, though. I'll take it. Not right now. Not right now. Not now. Well, I'm on the thing. That's why. I don't know. Yeah, I heard it. That's fun.
Fighting for survival.
Oh, that was my joint. Oh, okay. Interesting. So yeah, the actual better one. See, now this looks better. That looks better.
I'm seeing freaking dragons, and oh yeah, I'm talking to a cop.
Did I just do that?
We did. I just moved it with my freaking mind. Yeah, okay, that is something I do now. I do magic.
Got that situated.
I'll probably fly next.
No, you're just being.
Oh, that was a lie.
You're the one that's planning on facing off with Sylar. You will be doing our land a great service by killing her.
See, some of these effects are pretty badass. I actually dig that. That looks really good. So I might actually get this off of pure impulse. Like, there's a lot of potential here. It looks good. A lot of shots here. Yeah, see, that looks cool. Like, I dig that. Oh, she's like surfing. Okay. He said, "Go to get out of his way." Got electricity. Yeah, man. A lot of potential here. There must be a boss, I'm guessing. Yeah, it's a boss. That's development footage. So yeah, it's got potential. It's got potential. A lot of potential. I can see why they delayed it. I'm all for it. I'm all for the game being in the best shape. So hopefully when we get it, it's gone through enough polish and it's ready to roll, and we all benefit from it, to say the least. All right. But I'm actually going to end the stream here. Not much else I can really add. God of War, we got the release date finally. No state of play. No information for that whatsoever. So it looks like Sony decided to either cut that or the insiders were completely wrong, as per usual, for that type of stuff. But I want to thank everybody who came through. Shout out to you guys. I know I've been away. Had to take a break from everything. Mental break from everything. If you enjoyed the stream, hit that like button for me. I appreciate it. And as far as videos, everything concerned, you know how it is. Big Cloud, this is older. Informer has more up to date. Well, I'll definitely check that out for sure. But I mean, even with that, you saw updated shots. It looks good. It's looking better. Definitely see y'all for sure though. If I don't upload tomorrow, then you'll see me Friday. We'll talk about everything that happened, everything we might have missed. Also, do me a favor, everybody in the Discord, if you guys got any particular topics, throw them in the chat. Like, throw them in the Discord chat. We'll definitely throw them in the show. But meaning to be more in the Discord, I just been taking a much-needed break from everything social media-wise. Gaming-wise, haven't touched my PlayStation, hardly any. If anything I have been playing, it's been on the PC. I've legit taken a lot of just everything related to console, everything related to PlayStation, Xbox, I've kind of blocked out. So that's why I'm a little all over the place. But we definitely back at it. Looking forward to talking everything and dropping the vids and everything, all right? But that's about it for me. Hope you guys enjoyed. Appreciate y'all, and y'all be good. Y'all be safe out here, all right? Hope you guys enjoyed your, July 4th. Hope you guys had an awesome July 4th. All things considered, with all the wild stuff that happened, despite it. And you already know, man. Definitely holla at y'all. I appreciate y'all, and y'all be safe. It's your boy Ryan, a.k.a. Big Cloud, signing out. Catch you later.